Well, we're in San Francisco.
Hello from San Francisco, California.
We just went over the Golden Gate Bridge and we took a right on Presidio. Is that how you pronounce it? It sounds right.
Yes.
And there's a little museum here for Walt Family Museum. That's what the name of it is, Walt's Family Museum. I'm really excited.
I'm excited. It was not that expensive at all. How much was it?
$50. It was $70 for the Jungle Book. We're opting out of the Jungle Book because we had to book it on the way here.
And then we're running out of time for everything that we want to do.
So we just cut that out and we just wanted to focus on the main museum.
Like $50 for 2 people, which is not that bad. They do the 2-finger pointing as well.
They do. So we're actually kind of taken aback because we kind of just went around a little bit, and it was just really cool that this place exists. I didn't think it. And like it's in military barracks.
Yeah. We walked by, we saw it. Like what?
I know, this is crazy. But if you are new here,
hello, hi, and welcome.
We are Echo Child Adventures. We are currently just filming and traveling and just having a lot of fun.
Yes, and we're doing it all for, oh my gosh.
For the mouse.
For the mouse.
So we are really excited to bring this to you guys. It is really, really cold, so we're trying to rush this a little bit.
It all started with the mouse.
It did.
Mortimer Mouse.
Right.
Also known as
Mickey
Mouse.
But if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell notification. Don't forget to like and comment, because we are really excited to bring a lot of things. We are in the main spot where Disney was. Maybe not in San Francisco.
No,
but a
like
lot
in
of
between.
Yeah. So, but yeah, enjoy this video. So you can't see it, maybe you can see the footings a little bit, but that's the Golden Gate Bridge. And then if you can, over here to this nice little cold wind hitting us, it's like 50 degrees here. Over there, that is Alcatraz, and looks like that's downtown San Francisco. You know, in all of our travels, I've never seen a place like this where it has a big old open yarded courtyard where you can just go and just hang out.
Grills, picnic tables, they have a fire pit.
Yeah, it's just really cool. This used to be the home of the Montgomery Street Barracks in the years between the Civil War, Spanish-American War. Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So it's a Presidio band barracks.
Wow. So, I mean, and it's all of these right here. That's neat. I already showed you guys these cars, but these cars are still here. They're amazing.
As you can tell, we're in California because Brian and Zeus love cars.
I know. It's really cool.
It's fangirling.
So as we're walking up, they have little advertisements for the Jungle Book, Making a Masterpiece, that opened up in January, I believe the 8th.
In your ticket.
So we're gonna go in. I'm not sure. Jungle Book really wasn't like our favorite movie.
It's a classic,
but it is a classic. But so we're in the Family Museum. So I'm sure you guys are asking the question, why San Francisco? So I asked the question, and they said it's because Walt and Lily's daughter, I think it was Diana, yeah, lived up here, and so she didn't want to keep going back and forth, and she wanted to be part of the whole development of this museum and stuff. That's really cool. There's Elias. Wow.
No, that's his dad.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. This is the farm in Kansas.
Oh no. Oh, that's Disney's fiddle.
What? There's this fiddle. It's really cool.
Or was it Ruth?
Walt and Ruth before they went to Marceline. Of course, you all know that we've been to Marceline. We'll put that video at the end of this video so you guys can watch that if you want. There's the family portraits. Wow. Marceline. We were there. Can you believe that? It's crazy. It's crazy. Marceline. Wow. This is crazy. We've gone full circle.
Isn't that where the museum's by? The train?
That's exactly where. So Walt went over to Europe during the war and drove one of them ambulances. Or was it Roy? It was Walt. That was Walt. It's crazy. So this is Walt in Kansas City. That's still standing too, the Art Institute. And here we're going to be making a video about all this stuff at some point. But this is crazy. Oh, this is sweet. Neighbor's really excited, can you tell? These are all the original drawings.
When school was out, my brother Roy was a kid. I think he wanted to go on the university. I think it was very educational. So I went to that in class.
Here's some of the comics that he used to do and the voice. And then here's what it would look like in the original. So here's part of the Red Cross in World War I. And here's a lot of the pictures of him in uniform.
I think he wrote this, like doing something something seldom do at work.
And what does it say? This is advised that the above man is to put in
on the list to be sent home as soon as possible.
Oh wow.
Look at this is him and Brad.
They did a good job here. So right here, they talk about the Kansas City film ad service that Walt had and the Laugh-O-Gram films.
So after he came back from France,
but one of the cool things that we were able to do, we went to back, they actually have the building of the Laugh-O-Gram studio, and we stopped there and took a picture of it. I want to insert it now.
Yeah.
Sadly, this building and the Newman Theater is now closed. But this is crazy. This is so cool.
So I took the camera home and then I started experimenting.
And I was carrying a full milk bottle, and then he reversed the film so that I backed up, the milk all came up in the bottle. That was one little film that we did.
Bought those early efforts of mine for 30 cents a foot. During the next few years, I expended several of my ideas trying to crack the animated cartoon field. I started actually in the to make my first animated cartoons 1920.
This started back in Kansas City, Missouri, where I was working in made the little advertisements for theaters. It's equivalent to what you see in TV commercials today, you know? Put your winter coat in early, you know? Get your fedora block for the winter and all those kinds of things. I used sort of little.
So if this makes you look like you're in a train, it opens up to Santa Fe.
The day I got on that California Limited, just as free and happy, you know, was in 1923. But I failed. I think it's important to have a good failure when you're young, you know?
Wow. Walt goes to Hollywood. Wow. I came to Hollywood and arrived here in August 1923. They have the Alice shorts playing. If you're a big Walt Disney fan, you know what the Alice shorts are. That's crazy. So here's some cameras that they used, and they actually you can see these over in Hollywood Studios too.
My big brother Roy was already in Los Angeles as a patient in the Veterans Hospital. When he got out, we had more in common than brotherly love. Both of us were unemployed. We solved the problem by going into business for ourselves. We established the first animated cartoon studio in Hollywood.
And I was able to secure a contract for 12 of these short films. And I did all the drawing myself.
And here they are again. I'm glad they have them now. This is the storyboard of Steamboat Willie. Look, there's Mickey. I think Lily and Disney gets forgotten, and they actually have a whole bunch of pictures of Lillian, which is nice.
This is Walt and Lily.
So Oswald the Lucky Rabbit in 1927, Walt was feeling restricted, and so he contracted with Universal Pictures, and they created a series with Oswald the Rabbit. Of course, he lost the rights to him, but now Walt has Oswald back. So this is really cool. So you can do like the headset where you can listen. We piped it in a little bit. But this is the story about how Walt came up with Mickey. It was after this man right here, Charles Mentz, stole Disney staff and Oswald from him. So he had to come up with a new character, and that's what he created. Mickey the Mouse. And look at this. I know. And then
These
there's the
are
original drawings.
1928. There could have been other drawings, and this was like a rough original but cleaned up tracing.
This is really cool. If there's anything that we learn from this and become appreciative, it's this. You can't see it. It's the Mickey. So we're talking about how when Mickey the Mouse, let's see, I wasn't wrong, Mickey the Mouse
this one time.
This one time I'm right. So anyway, so they're synchronizing sound and everything. They have a whole bunch of pictures and stuff. And then you have all the merch. They ain't lying. Mickey was scary back then. I love how the new rendition of Mickey is. Because
They kind of went retro though too in a way.
look at these. That's scary.
And then in Mickey Shorts, he looks like that one with the guitar, and then that one over there.
Oh yeah.
See?
Look. All the watches, the hands. So you got the skeleton, the dancing skeletons. That's not the name of it, but
So for a while, it looked like the First Silly Symphony
this is really
would get out of the
cool.
graveyard. Well, the skeleton dance got wonderful reception in the theaters and got
They actually have merch right now at Disney parks with it.
With the success of Mickey, I was determined to diversify.
Did we see it at DisneyWorld?
From then on.
When we first saw it. The practical pig.
Before going into the production of our first feature-length cartoon, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, they've taken down for this setting
This is
of an
really
old
cool.
morning sunset, the spider coming out and weaving his web, the cow going home and things. And then what happens that old man in the night?
That's really cool. The Force Cinderella that came out with this, they kind of just test it and all that kind of stuff. It's really neat.
And then the storm come out. Never got around.
So the colors, a lot of people don't realize, because we learned this when we were at Graceland with the archives, was that Disney created a lot of colors that didn't exist necessarily. So he would experiment with different colors and stuff. That's so cool. There's Pluto. Pluto was created in 1930. And then Goofy in the 1940s. And he is a dog, not a cow. And the Seven Dwarfs. And the drawings that they had for him. It's really cool. Wow. Guys, we have the original bench. There's Amber over here. There it is. Wow. We gotta go here. We gotta go to it. That's really cool. I've always loved trains. And this is his train. Holy cow. I think I need this in my house. So our camera overheated, so we can't really do a lot of stuff. So you only have us on our phone for the most part. But this is Walt Disney Main Street. Some of the old merch from the Mickey Mouse Club. This is probably my favorite room by far. And you have an old original Autotopia car over there as well. Aww. Mary Poppins. Wow. It's amazing to see this stuff and see how technology changed with Walt and Walt changed with technology. Amber found something. She beelined to it.
This is from the World's Fair.
Oh, wow. Small World. And then you also have
Carousel
Project, yeah.
That's the last scene.
And then look, you have the original Tiki.
And you can do it.
Wow. You walk in, a nice little tribute. So we made it back into the car.
It's cold out there.
Yeah.
It's like 55 degrees.
But the wind is blowing.
Because there's fog. There's like not any sun right now.
Yeah.
We're in Presidio area, so like
Right.
the mountains right by the water.
Yeah, when we went over the Golden Gate Bridge, which is really cool to say that we went over.
Yeah.
It was so foggy that everyone was going like 30 miles an hour. It was pretty crazy. But the museum, we did kind of rush it a little bit towards the end because they came in, they said, hey, store closes in 20 minutes if y'all want to go in and look at
You
it.
guys are in 6 of 15, and I'm like,
Oh, no.
okay. No, we were in 3.
Yeah.
3 of 15.
So we kind of rushed a little bit towards the middle and then towards the end. Then our wonderful camera overheated a little bit, so we had to kind of go on to our phone. So sorry about the audio quality if it went down a little
It's
bit.
still 4K.
It still is. Yeah.
We parked on the street. Parking was like almost $6.
Yeah.
But they had road closures because I guess the Blue Angels had like a show.
Yeah.
And it's like 5 o'clock right now, so I don't know if it was all day. People are still hanging out in the little park area. There's food trucks we didn't get to see. But it was really cool.
Yeah, no.
Like even just seeing that and the Blue Angels when we did see them, but
And this place is so tucked away in this national conservation park type thing. It's really, really cool to kind of experience.
It's cool to be on base.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, there's the theater, there's the bowling alley.
These buildings are from it said, some of the signs said from the Civil War era, so that's what's really cool.
It looks like you're on base.
Yeah, no, it does. But we did buy a couple things from the store.
Brian fell in love with them, basically.
So, I've always said in our videos how cool things kind of always circle back and when we do stuff. So one of our first videos that we've ever did, we went to Hawaii, and that's how we started the channel. We went to Hawaii and all that stuff, and we went to the Pearl Harbor Museum. And part of that was, one of the cool things that we were able to see was some planes that had Walt Disney's art on it. And they had some stuff that...
He said that, isn't it in the back or somewhere?
Yeah.
Or one of the illustrators, Mike...
Something. He creates these, and I was like, oh, wow.
He created it for the museum itself, and they were talking about Pearl Harbor.
And so I remember seeing this on one of the planes and or bombs that they had, which is really cool. Except for they didn't have the San Francisco bridge there. And then the other one, so we always kind of like, well, what do we get? We have a lot of Mickey stuff in our YouTube room, so we wanted something different, and Amber is a big fan of Oswald the rabbit, and so we got Oswald.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah, ish.
It's like, I didn't know this.
So, whoa, I just noticed. Look, they have the
Mickey's in the back.
Oh, that's so cool. But anyway, so that was kind of, we didn't splurge. They had a lot of other things, but
they had a shirt that has like e-ticket rides and stuff. It was cute. It was $30. But I'm like, am I going to use it? And the font is kind of, you can't really see too much of it.
Yeah. I mean, it had the same kind of nostalgia, in my opinion, as her shirt that she got from Marceline. But, you know, it's your choice if you wanted to get it or not. And she decided not to get it. The store is pretty small. We didn't take a video of it.
There's a lot of books. A lot of books, which is great. There's coloring pages.
Oh my god.
There's like a few shirts, maybe 3 to choose from. There's not a lot of like clothing merch.
They had a couple jackets. Oh yeah, now that we're freezing.
Well, we didn't even bring a jacket.
No. We came all the way from Nebraska when we had all this. Anyway, so if you guys made it this far, thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks for checking our video out. We are really excited to bring a lot of this stuff to you guys because it's amazing to experience some of the stuff that we've been able to do on this trip. I mean, going back to Disneyland.
We've opened up a lot of doors for us.
Yeah.
Like it's,
for sure.
It's crazy. Thank you, everybody. We're so grateful for you guys.
No, yeah, absolutely. Please don't forget to subscribe because we are so close to building our community,
our fan base.
it's just blossoming. We're just like, we're so thankful for every single one of you, and we're just continuing to grow and everything else. But yeah, anyways, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. And we'll definitely
love seeing those comments.
We do.
It brightens up our day.
It does. And let us know if you guys came here, because that's kind of like...
Or if we missed something, because we were rushing it, unfortunately. So hopefully we can provide you guys with some good footage. If we missed stuff, sorry.
Yeah. But hopefully you guys still liked it, right?
Leave a thumbs up.
Question mark? Anyway, guys, we'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.